Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of the desk setup build. In this package I have a 10-foot DisplayPort cable right here, and I have a Wally wall mount up to a 100 by 100 VESA. Over there in the box I have the 4K monitor, the first one that's going to be going up. Right up there. Let's put it up. And voila, there we go. 27 inches of pure bezel-less glory. See, no bezel at all. Here's a view of the back side, the 100 by 100 VESA mount. I'm hoping this works because I don't see any sort of attachments at all. It might be on the base. Here's the underneath. I found out it does come with a DisplayPort cable, even though the review said it doesn't. So it's just an extra DisplayPort cable, 6-footer. Alright everyone, everything is hooked up. Now the moment of truth. See if this thing works. Find the button. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. It's on DisplayPort mode. We're good to go. We are in business, guys. Now, the only problem I found out with this whole setup is it's going to be a little bit tight on clearance over here. That side should be good for the left monitor, but this side's going to come in really close contact with the computer. So what I may have to do is I may have to scoot the computer over a little bit farther. It can go over like maybe 3/4 of an inch. And these things are going to have to be up to each other, bezel to bezel, because I'm going to do 3 of these. It sticks out a little bit farther from the wall than I would like, but that's just with one monitor, so it's no biggie. Here's what it looks like with the one monitor and the TV. Pretty impressed so far. What I'm going to be doing next is putting the webcam up, and then getting the wires somewhat settled, at least getting them into the little wire loop in the back. And just gotta wait for the computer to load, because for some reason it is loading awfully slow for 2 SSDs in RAID 0. So I will see you guys for the next part of this video. Alright everyone, this might be in 30 frames per second. Welcome back to the last part of the next part of the setup build. A soundbar. It's not just any ordinary soundbar, it's 5.1 surround sound soundbar. With the satellite speakers, everything along with that. Mounting brackets are on the back. The mounting holes, I should say. We're in business, guys. TV's off the wall. You guys are probably wondering how am I going to mount the soundbar to the TV with these guys. I didn't show this unboxing in this video, but This is a universal soundbar mounting bracket. We'll go bolt directly onto these screws. Soundbar will be a direct bolt up after that. So after a nightmare and a half, this bracket's finally on. It took about maybe an hour of screwing around with different adjustments and whatnot. So now I have the ARC HDMI cable going up. I'm going to do a little bit of cable management. Let's figure out, may have to sneak the cord up like this so that it cannot be seen. And then put a little of these adhesive pads with a zip tie right here, tie off the cable, and it's out of the way. So the TV is back on the wall. As you can notice, we have a big problem. That can't happen. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to mount the soundbar on top of the TV. Might look a little bit tackier, but it's gonna have to work. After playing around with the configuration, mounting it to the top was not gonna work, just because not only would the bars be way too high off the TV, the bracket that these two mount to would be blocking the I/O ports right there. I wouldn't be able to plug in anything. So I couldn't work with that. So I was able to mess around with the height of the adjustment a little bit. I got the soundbar nice and snug against the bottom of the TV. I should not have any fitment issues. Let's find out. Alright, so as you guys can tell, it's just simply not going to work with this setup. So I think the easiest route for me to take now, if I want to keep it this way, is to drop the monitor about 1 or 2 inches. And one other thing that just came to mind. You can just barely see the top of the brackets from up there. Yeah, not gonna work. Somehow I made it work, guys. I don't know how I did. What I had to do was I had to unbolt the monitor from its arm, drop it on the table, not literally drop it, push the TV all the way back against the wall so that the soundbar would clear, and then mount the monitor back up on its arm. Surprisingly, it just has maybe a millimeter clearance between that soundbar and the webcam. It's something to get used to because you might be able to, you can possibly see the little nubs up top from the TV bracket. The TV is also quite a bit farther off the wall because due to the new arrangement of the brackets in the back, this is perfectly center. Last time was also center, but this time I can't go all the way back against the wall due to the soundbar. So like I said, something to get used to. The lights actually look better in the back, if I'm not gonna lie. Quite a bit more diffusion than before. So just gotta finalize some things, and I think we are done with this episode. Small update before this video is over. Always double check your measurements. The TV was not centered on the wall mount. That's the reason why I wasn't going back all the way. After centering it, it's just like it was before. Lesson learned.